One of the most powerful tools for overplanners is a decision deadline. Open-ended thinking keeps you stuck because there's no natural stopping point. A deadline creates relief, not pressure. It gives your brain permission to stop refining and start deciding. When you know a decision has an endpoint, planning becomes focused instead of endless.
So, choose one decision you've been circling for too long. Pick a date for when you will decide. Not finish, not perfect, just decide. That boundary interrupts the loop. It reminds you that decisions don't have to be permanent to be useful. You can adjust later, but you can't adjust something that never starts.
Overplanners often feel overwhelmed because they're trying to plan the entire path all at once. That's unnecessary and exhausting. You don't need the whole roadmap. You need the first movable step. The question to ask is simple. What's the smallest action that creates information? Not commitment, information.
That step might be a conversation, a draft, a test, or a trial run. Something that moves you from thinking into learning. Movement collapses uncertainty faster than planning ever will. And once you start, the next steps become clearer naturally. You don't need certainty to begin, you need movement to create it.
Another reason that overplanners stall is because thinking and doing blur together. You're planning while you're supposed to be executing, and executing while you're still questioning the plan. The overlap slows everything down. Planning deserves its own container. Execution deserves its own container.
When planning time ends, action begins, even if the plan isn't perfect. This boundary protects your strength instead of letting it take over. You still get to think deeply, you just don't let thinking prevent movement. Over time, this separation rebuilds trust in your ability to decide and adjust.
When overplanners apply these shifts, progress becomes visible again. Decisions feel lighter. You can stop carrying things mentally for weeks at a time. Confidence grows because you're actually seeing results instead of just imagining the possibilities. Planning becomes useful again because it's connected to reality.
You don't lose your thoughtfulness. You don't become careless. You simply stop waiting for certainty and start building it. And start building clarity through action. And that's when planning becomes what it was always meant to be. A strength that moves you forward, not a place you get stuck.